All right. So, about a month ago, I decided to stop strength training entirely and just lift tiny weights. And let me tell you, the gains have been massive, but not only just in size, I actually gained more than I thought from doing this. And to be clear, I mean, I've always been scrawny and small, which I hate, but I'm in the middle of a marathon prep right now and have been able to put on size while doing that. So keep in mind, as you can see, it's not much. But when I'm prepping and running long distances, my body usually eats my muscle. Like, it's like, that's good, thank you. And everything just melts away. And it's miserable and it sucks. But tiny weights have saved me. I am now a month and a week in of just only lifting small weights. I ditched the strength training entirely. I've always been back and forth. Do a strength training day, a hypertrophy day, mix it up a little bit of half and half. It doesn't work for me. I don't progress in either one. I mean, I progress, but it's like minimal. And then I go into a marathon prep and everything just disappears. And I'm like, oh, that sucks. Guess I gotta start over. No more. Because I had to choose. I had to choose. Well, at the end of the day, if I gotta choose one, I'm choosing physique over strength. That's where I'm at. That's what is more important to me. That's why I show up to the gym. So now I show up to the gym and I just lift small weights. I focus on the contractions of the muscle. And you know what I realized is that once I started lifting tiny weights, you really, really, really stop caring what anyone else in the gym thinks. Because, well, strength dysmorphia is a real goddamn thing. I mean, the guy that shows up and is putting 25-pound weights on a bench press and benching it next to the guy that's benching 3 plates, props to that person. Straight up. That is difficult to do. It's not easy. And while I'm not going that small, it showed me that if I'm always lifting small weights, it doesn't feel like every time I pick up a small weight that every single person in the gym is staring at me, judging me. Because pretty much all of us know that's what it feels like. If you're having a down day, if your muscles aren't quite as recovered as they should be, and you're just not able to move as much, you pick up that small weight and it feels like everyone's staring at you saying, "What are you doing here? You're not qualified." That shit sucks. But I do that every day now, right? I'm just contracting. And especially for underdeveloped areas, like my chest has always been just miserably small. And it took me legitimately a year just to be able to contract my chest during training. Like, that's how long it took me just to be able to contract the muscle. So when I'm doing this, I'm able to focus so much on the contraction, I actually see those gains. And not to mention, like I already said, during a marathon prep, where my body usually is going so frail and skinny, it makes me sick to even look in the mirror. So if I'm putting on size during prep, now I'm really looking forward to after that run, which is kind of ruining my race entirely because I'm not even thinking about the race. I'm thinking about the gains I want. It's kind of like throwing this weird hurdle in my training that's like, damn, I can't wait till after because I'll be able to dial in and focus so much on my training, on the contractions, and I'm just overall enjoying the gym so much more because I, I don't care. I don't care. And you know what? We should never care what other people think in the gym because at the end of the day, we're all there for a different goal. It's all like, even if it's, oh, I'm putting on size. Oh, my goal is to put on size too. It's still different because your body type's different. You're just different people. And at the end of the day, I used to hate when people were at the gym. I always wanted the gym empty. But now I don't like an overcrowded gym, but I actually enjoy when the gym has people in it. Because regardless of what they're doing, regardless if I see them doing some shit where I'm like, what the hell are they doing? What is that? I like everyone in there getting after it. I like seeing the regular faces that I know are always going to be there, always committed to their goals. And it helps doing that when you're just lifting tiny weights because you don't care about how much you're pushing. You care about doing things right. And guess what? Other people actually notice that. It would have taken me a long time to get to a bench press weight to where people were like, wow, good job, man. You're benching a lot. But I just focus on form contraction, and that's it now. And I think it was like third time I was doing this. Someone actually stopped and was like, wow, your bench press form is like really, really good. And I was like, well, thank you. No, I wasn't. I'm very awkward in the gym. I don't speak a whole lot to people. But nevertheless, it's noticeable because it's easy to forget form when you're just trying to push weight. And there is value to form, and it does actually help strength at the end of the day. I found tiny weights so beneficial. If you have ever ditched strength training just to go to hypertrophy training, let me know how that experience was for you. And you know what? If you've ever ditched hypertrophy training to go just to strength training, let me know how that was as well. Because if that's your goal, then hey, go for it. I'm all for it. But I'm seeking my goal now. Once I get through the marathon, I will be on the road to even better gains when I'm not just burning muscle through miles and miles and miles of running. And I can't wait.